Well, how do y'all? I hope you're having a good weekend. Hey, check this out. I made breakfast for myself, and there's one thing I won't do, and that's go hungry. The farmer in.
Liddell.
The farmer in.
Liddell.
Hi-ho, da dirty do, the farmer in.
Liddell.
We got us some scrambled eggs, some sausage, fried tortillas, and some hatch green chilies. Yum. Might be a little more than what I needed, but like I said, I ain't gonna be hungry. All right, well, we're getting all of our floor seams sanded down so that we can put down the flooring, the LVP, luxury vinyl plank flooring. I think we might have to float a little bit on the back edge there because this one's peaked up a little too much to float out that way. But anyhow, then we'll get all the outlets put in. Fan's going, so I apologize for the noise. And yeah, more outlets. And then I got the bathroom. Oof, the window. Outlet, or the switches are in and the outlet's in. We've got to get the vanity light put in, and then the fan is installed. Okay, we've almost got this door lock set fit. Lock set? It's a doorknob. Whatever it is. It's almost there. Just need to recess this into the door. Not the funnest job. I'll show you how I do it. Not saying it's right, but it'll be done. Okay, got a little round tube that I use a chamfering tool to make it kind of like a leather punch. Just happens to be the right size. It puts a good radius on it. You can see that very well, but I already traced around it, so I have a pretty good idea what I'm doing. And we'll take our box knife and cut across. I grabbed too big of a chisel, otherwise you could use a chisel. All right, well, something wonky happened with my sound right here, and it was delaying or whatever, but the door fit real good. It didn't rattle, so we're good to go. Now we just got to take it apart so we can paint it. Okay, now we're going to work on some more wiring as soon as I remember where I put all my tools. Okay, there's the cover plates. So Vernon is in the other room, and he's sanding the floors to get rid of some of the little at the seams. But I think that's where I left my wire strippers. Be right back. All right, well, we no longer have an extension cord. We're running off of an outlet. Ooh. And then, if you come into the bathroom, well, look at that. Not terribly loud either. Well, would you look at that? We got a light in here. We're just getting this electrical stuff took care of and everything. We got one bulb missing and one bulb burnt out. That's what was in it when we hung it. And there you go. And there's a light in the bedroom too. Wow. It's like a regular house and stuff. So I need to go get more materials. Need to put the trim that goes around the windows on all the windows, except in the bathroom. Oh, it's gonna be bright though. We're gonna leave that one the way it is. It's kind of three-dimensional because it sticks out a little bit on the sides. It's like maybe 1/4 of an inch, but I kind of like the look. We also need to get the old face plates for the switches. I need a doobly there and a doobly over there. All of our flooring stacked up. And hey, looky there. I got the tiny shiny tub in. But yeah, once upon a time, when I cut a hole, it was in the wrong spot. So we're gonna have to fix that, and and that, and a little bit right. Well, that'll actually get covered up by the surround, but that one might show. So yeah, touch up paint. And then I got to take all of these guys and cut them to the right length, and then I'm going to overlap them like this, and they'll be like, one will be shorter so I can drill a hole in it, and then I'll weld this together, stitch weld it, and then that's going to be the cross pieces to the kids' bunks. Instead of using like 1x2s, I figure, well, I've got all of these things laying around, we might as well use them. By the way, you know anybody that wants to build a Baja? This one's cut for it. On the other side, like right over the top of the driver's, or the passenger's door. Yeah, right in there. She got a little Bondo. This one's been hit in the front. If you can't tell down there, oh yeah, it's ugly down there. Anyway, it's cut for a Baja. It's got a little bit of right there, but I got a whole nother body. A little random thing there. All right, the old shower surround is still in grunge mode. We got to get it all sanded down, painted up, and then that's the color sheet going across the top. That thing right there, that's like the closeout. And this is supposed to go at the top, well, the top of the tub. It sits like, right here. But anyway, we'll get all that worked on. Anyway, we're getting kind of close. It's getting exciting. We might be getting people moved into this thing here pretty quick. Anyway, that's probably where we're going to go ahead and end this video. I know they've been short, but it's in part because you really don't want to watch what I'm doing full time or standard time or whatever. We sped up a bunch of it because it takes me a bit to do some of that electrical. Not that it's that difficult, but it's just boring to watch in regular time. So we sped it up real giddy up fast for you. But anyway, we'll see you guys in about a week unless I get something up in the meantime. But otherwise, we'll see you in about a week. God bless you, everybody.